Alright guys, now like I said, I wanted to use this video to dive right in and show you guys exactly what I'm doing or what I think you should do in order to be more visible on LinkedIn and have access to some of these good paying jobs, because these recruiters are going to reach out to you. So without further ado, let me jump right into the screen. So as you guys see here, this is what LinkedIn will look like from your home screen if you already have a profile. If you don't already have a profile, you'll just create one, and it's really step by step on how to get it started. But you can always skip every step and come back to this video and use this video as a guiding tool to help you really fill out all of your information. So what I'm going to show you guys is my profile. I'm going to review my profile. Man, as you see, this could be anything I would like it, but this is my current company. This background could be changed. I changed it to this because I like the city and I liked how this looked. It's not any type of way controversial or anything of that nature. Another note, please don't turn LinkedIn into Facebook. This is a place for professionals to post professional-like things. So me personally, I would like to keep it that way, but I'm starting to see a lot of people are posting politics and things like that, but it's not really welcome here, and you'll see a lot of other people saying the same thing. But as you look at my page, I have a good about, and you can read that. You can come to my page. I'll link my page in the description as well, and you'll see it's pretty good about that really demonstrates my skills. So I would definitely spend some time typing something like that out, and then you go down to the experience. Now mind you, I just started this position at the beginning of this month, so I don't have a description for this, but trust me, it is coming soon. And as you see from my other positions, they are fully descriptive. They are fully descriptive. It's a lot of information. So if someone was recruiter was looking to find someone who has experience creating proposals or building presentations, they would keyword in LinkedIn create proposals or build presentations, and my profile would show up. Same for GLG. Now keep in mind, I did this for each one of my positions, and before actually getting on LinkedIn, I had only worked at the car dealership, Sprint, as well as Charter Communications, and that's when I created my LinkedIn. And then after filling out all of this information as thoroughly as possible, someone reached out to me for this position, which at the time was the best position I had ever worked, the best company I had ever worked for, and making the most money that I ever made before, all because they reached out to me directly from LinkedIn. And then you go up here, same thing, they reached out to me from LinkedIn. Then you go all the way to here, Bloomberg, yeah, they reached out to me from LinkedIn. I didn't actually reach out or apply. They came to me in my front door. And just to show you exactly how beneficial it is, now companies, they go through hiring spurts where they will hire or they want to hire a ton of people. And as you see, at one point, I was getting a lot of people reaching out to me from really good companies. Heather, a territory sales manager position, 40K base, 70 to 90. Honestly, I might have declined this one. Oh yeah, I actually declined this one because it wasn't, they wasn't paying good enough. And then the same, it's just different positions. A lot of people, for this, CoStar is a pretty reputable company. He was reaching out to me to see if I knew someone, and I told him, hey, I think I could be a great fit. Here's my resume. Do you think, I have the experience? And yeah, and I typed everything out as professionally as I could to make sure that he understood that I am a professional. I gave him some time to reach out to me. Ultimately, I didn't take that position, but even still, for let's say Bloomberg, they reached out to me directly. John Collier, he reached out to me, and I was very interested. He didn't reach back out to me after a few days, so I was professionally persistent. And hi, John, I am very interested in this role. Are you still looking to fill it? Happy to chat about details. And then finally, we got the ball rolling, and I was able to interview, and this is the job that I ultimately took. But again, it was a lot of companies that reached out to me, and trust me, they would not have reached out if they could not find my profile. You see, it is a lot of people who were reaching out. A lot more than this, and this goes to show. This goes for me to tell you guys that if you are on this platform and you are visible, they will reach out to you. Trust me, they will. And even as far as let's say this guy Justin, I really like this guy. After talking to him, he was very similar. He's a market sales manager at Cintas. Cintas is a pretty good company. We talked. Again, all of my emails, when I reached back out to them, I bulleted to make it easier to read. And we were able to talk. And although I liked him, he seemed like a great manager. The company just didn't pay enough. And what I would always do is I would go right to Glassdoor and I would say, okay, Cintas, let's check here. Let me see exactly how much this company is paying. Sales, 514 salaries, 47 base, an additional pay average 37. So on total, on average, you could make 70K a year. And mind you, I had a few other positions that I was interviewing for that were just paying better than this. So I didn't want to waste my time with them and go through this whole interview process if they just wasn't paying enough. And that's the thing. You can really save a lot of time by just going to Glassdoor and just seeing here exactly how much the certain company is paying. Then you don't actually have to go through the entire interview process and waste a lot of time. But again, I just want to show you guys, I know for my position here is not, I don't actually have this filled out yet, but trust me, I am working on it. But what I would do is I would just search up here, relationship partner at Bloomberg, which I have been doing recently. And then I could just go look at some of these profiles, see if they have experience or see if they have their description completely filled out. And again, I wouldn't want to do like someone like a corporate or enterprise because that's not my position. I want to do something that's more it really along the lines of my position. So let's see if Caroline has hers filled out. And she does it, which is okay because sometimes you would have to go through a lot of profiles, but trust me, it is completely worth it when you're just going in here and you're looking and seeing, okay, he doesn't have his filled out. And when you're looking at other people's profile and they don't have the information filled out, it's actually a benefit to you only because they're not able to be found. So if they have better experience than you and their profile is not completely filled out, then guess what? A recruiter is going to reach out to you before they reach out to them. So it is very valuable to have this filled out. But I would possibly go through 10, 20, 30 profiles and might only find 2 people who actually have their information inputted, and then I would just go off of their information and try to tailor it to my own and make me stand out more than they would. But again, I just want to give you guys, before I sign out, I want to give you guys this. One of my friends, I told him to do this. His profile was extremely naked. And I told him, I was like, hey, dude, you need to do this. I gave him all the steps that I'm giving you guys. And let me see, I really don't know how to spell his name, so I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go. All right, and I told him exactly what I'm telling you guys. And it's great because once I see his profile, after he used all the information that I gave him, his profile looks a lot better. Now, I will tell him and I will reach out to him directly and say, hey, bro, change that background, that banner, because it doesn't look that great. But even still, he filled everything out to make it easy to read. So it is very searchable so that somebody can reach out to him and give him a job. And look, if you didn't graduate from college, because I didn't graduate from college, and if you didn't, still put that education on your profile and also put some skills in it, some skills that people can endorse you on as well. But this is, trust me, this information is so valuable that I just don't understand how so many people are not using this right. And once you do actually start using this right, trust me, you guys, it could truly pay off. It might not be a tomorrow type of deal, and you will have to interview. It's not some get rich quick scheme. It takes some time. But I know you guys already have work experience that you can already input on here. And as you're going to work, you'll be surprised with how many people are starting to reach out to you on LinkedIn. And you can decide if it's something that you want to entertain at all, just by going to Glassdoor and checking out the salaries and seeing if it's something that aligns with what you're looking for. But again, that wraps it up. I'm sorry for taking so much of your time again, but thank you guys for checking into my videos. Trust me, I'm going to come out with another video on exactly what I do to prepare for interviews and how I feel like I nailed the interview every time I walk away from the interview. So you guys stay tuned, like and subscribe, and you guys get to see more content like this, plus much more. Peace.